In this video, we're going to cover this question: what actually counts as a relapse and what doesn't? Lots of people slip back into the addiction or the practice, not essentially the addiction, but the practice of watching porn because they slipped, something happened, and then they watch porn and they feel like, well, did this ruin all the progress that I just made? I'm going to be covering that in this video, so let's keep watching. Now, there's a difference between a slip and a relapse. All right, a slip essentially is more like you basically didn't keep up with the practices that you essentially had been doing that got you out of the addiction. But some way, somehow, you went back to watching. You saw something, you got an experience that day. You didn't take care of the spiritual forces that were trying to put you into that addiction, put you back into that addiction, and then you that night you went ahead and opened up those old links that you remember, and then you had one of those encounters and you feel like you've wrecked everything. That was a slip. All right, now a relapse is where you decide the next day that you're not going to continue with the practices that you have been carrying out to be free from pornography. You're just going to languish in the shame. You're going to sit in that shame and then wait for the next night to continue the spiral and to continue consuming pornography. All right, so all you had was a slip. Don't let it become a relapse by sitting in the guilt, sitting in the shame and brooding over it, and then owning the identity of someone who has relapsed, okay? If you were exposed to triggers that you didn't take care of, if you allowed yourself to take your phone into your bedroom because you thought that you had mastered the addiction, if you allowed yourself to watch content that triggered those passions on the inside of you, and then you didn't follow all of the steps that we've been talking about on this channel and in all the videos that have preceded this one, and then you had an encounter the previous night, that doesn't equal a relapse. Don't call it a relapse. The Bible does say we will have what we say, and many people have not experienced a relapse, but they essentially talked a relapse into being. So all you've done is had a slip.